Comprised of 7 members, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook are the biggest musicians and artists today. While their start could be described as a slow burn, they've certainly been on the fast track on their train of success. With the help of their incredible fan base army, BTS have been able to shatter records and obtain awards and accolades previously nearly unattainable by foreign artists. You're listening to Utter Randomness Podcast, and I'm Lulu, your host, and today we're diving into the incredible journey of BTS on this episode of Spotlight Artist. If you're listening to this on the day it's released, you're probably wondering why I'm releasing it on a Sunday and it's not a currently reading, but a Spotlight Artist. Main reason is because today is BTS's anniversary, so happy 8th anniversary. BTS debuted June 13th, 2013 under the company Big Hit Entertainment, which they've changed their corporate name to HYBE, Hybe, in March of 2021. Bang Shi-hook, or Hitman Bang, originally intended for BTS to be a hip-hop rap group, which is very evident in BTS's earlier work and songs, such as No More Dream, No, Danger, and other songs. While their aesthetics and music evolved over the years, the hip-hop rap foundation that the group was built upon is still very evident in their newest songs. With 8 years under their belt, BTS has released approximately 150 plus songs. That's across 9 studio albums, 3 single albums, 6 compilation albums, and 1 soundtrack album. However, if we're counting mixtapes of RM, Suga, and J-Hope, that number bumps up to nearly 200 plus because between the 3 of them, they've released 5 mixtapes. Unless you count RM's latest, then it's a playlist. Jumping to about 2015, 2016 with the release of the Most Beautiful Moment in Life series, this is when BTS began to see years of hard work pay off, winning their first music show award at the show, to winning Album of the Year with the Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, and even Best World Performer. This surge in popularity had them headlining KCON events as well as touring in Asia and North America, and Twitter launched an emoji, making them at the time the first Korean artist to be granted their own emoji on Twitter. Now, the subsequent years had BTS hold record-breaking and sold-out world tours, performing at shows such as AMAs and the late night shows, and so much more, as well as being awarded Artist of the Year on multiple occasions and continuously shattering records, including their own previously set records, and were nominated even for a Grammy with Dynamite. While the pandemic slowed or even stopped much in the regards to entertainment, it didn't stop BTS from performing, releasing musical albums, and holding concerts, albeit virtually. At the time, BTS not only released 1 song all in English, but 2, Dynamite and Butter. Before the release of these songs, BTS had little to no plans to release all English songs, and why would they? They are a Korean musicians. RM once said that, and I quote, "If we sing in full English and change all these other things, then that's not BTS." They wanted to stay true to themselves. However, because of the uncertainty surrounding COVID, they wanted to spread the feelings of hope. BTS has had immense success and continue to shatter records with each new release. However, BTS weren't always the huge powerhouse artists that they are known for today. In their early days, BTS shared a 1-bedroom dorm and were even considered failures. HYBE were continuously told that BTS would go nowhere, and mostly it was because HYBE was a small entertainment company and low on budget. In their early days, including on the day of their debut, BTS was cut from broadcasts, disrespected by their peers, accused of plagiarism, chart manipulation, told that they didn't deserve their awards, mistreated on TV, and were racially attacked by the media. This doesn't even include struggles that they suffered as individuals or them nearly disbanding in 2018. HYBE tried their best to protect their artists, which resulted in self-produced shows and limited appearances on Korean television, minus promotional appearances on music shows. They decided to make shows called Run BTS, BTS Gayo, Bon Voyage, and more. This shift to in-house produced and made shows, movies, and more allowed fans to witness BTS comfortable within their environments and to see individual and group charms. Western media has a popular idea that K-pop is, quote, manufactured. Now, I'm using the term K-pop generally. However, K-pop idols, which is what BTS is, and similar to them, are not usually seen as artists, but performers. Media latched onto this concept and have repeated this popular statement excessively. Unfortunately, BTS and other Korean artists are no strangers to these comments, but they are far from true. Specifically, BTS have been involved and credited in songwriting, producing, arrangements, and engineering since the beginning of their career. In their latest album, BE, they even had a hand in directing the MV Life Goes On. Adorable representative MC for Youth, or ARMY, is BTS's immense global fan base, and they are dedicated, protective, driven, loyal, and fiercely loving of BTS. A fan base as strong as ARMY have worked together with BTS to help push them into new career heights, and the protectiveness goes both ways. BTS have protected ARMYs when hosts and MCs call them crazy friend girls, which is not only demeaning and rude, but untrue for pretty much any fan base. However, BTS's fans are diverse when it comes to race, age, and background. Like with every fandom, there are a few bad apples. You cannot control millions of fans. But even with that said, collectively, ARMY attempt to follow the humbling lead presented by their favorites, including charity work, donations, and philanthropic actions, which include, but is certainly not limited to, their $1 million donations that was matched for Black Lives Matter, the Purple Ribbon Project, nearly $90,000 to typhoon victims, donating their ticket refunds and more for COVID-19 sufferers, donations to WWF, and even donating rice during BTS's Wings tour, and so many others that I did not mention. In my opinion, BTS's hard work, dedication, humbling attitude, and continuing to remain true to themselves and their work has been the backbone and foundation which have allowed BTS to continue to reach new heights in their careers. Not only do they put out music and messages that are incredibly relatable, but poignant and engaging, speaking to those who face adversity within a society that wishes them to be a specific way. BTS continue to break barriers, records, and are becoming a household name. Before I end this, please consider supporting this podcast here on Anchor, on Patreon, or buy me a coffee. And thanks for listening, and happy anniversary to BTS and ARMYs.